Hello everybody, welcome back to the Homestead, the Mud Puddle. Well folks, it's been a while since we posted a video, probably a month and a half, maybe even 2 months. I don't know, it's been a while. And but we're here guys, we're still doing well. We have been working on a couple of projects over the summer months, and we decided, my wife and I, that we would not make videos regarding these projects. They're a little bit more private. It has to do with prep work. As we all know, we're getting close to the election. We're about a month away. And yeah, it's crazy times, guys. Anything can happen. And we've seen that already. So we're trying to play it safe, and we're continuing with our prep work, storing things away. And again, we were going to make videos of these projects, but you know, after talking amongst each other, we decided that we should keep some of this private. And I hope you understand. Anyway, it's been a very hot summer, but we've managed to get through it. For those of you that may not know, we have an AC window unit, 14,000 BTU. We actually bought its own generator, a gas-powered generator. So for those hot days, we crank on the AC, plug it into the generator, and that way we don't have to use power, solar power from the house. And we only run it for maybe, what, 2 hours?
Yeah, the peak heat of the day. And even then, only maybe a couple of weeks.
Yeah, I think we only ran it for a couple of weeks, mid-June or something.
Yeah. It's not Phoenix hot where we're from, but you know, it's September 30th, and I think today the high was 90, supposed to be 94.
94,
That's why we have the ceiling fan on, just to keep the breeze a little bit. But we don't have to run it very often.
No.
But it's there should we want to run it.
And it only takes, you know, a little bit to cool down the house. It's a small house. But we're sitting on the front porch right now. This is our new addition. The ceiling fan that we have out here makes a big difference. Anyway, guys, we have also been prepping for winter. This will be our 4th winter out here at the homestead. We just celebrated our third year out here, September 7th. So we usually get by with 2 cords of firewood. We've got it all split and stacked, ready to go. Normally we have it in the barn. Here's a picture of it, I believe, from last year. But we decided to stack the firewood closer to the house in the backyard. We have it on pallets, and we're just going to cover it with a couple of giant, really well-made tarps, so we're not worried about the firewood getting wet. And that serves 2 purposes. Number one, obviously the firewood is closer to the house, so it's easier to bring inside the house daily or every couple of days. And that leaves the barn open. We have been cleaning out the barn, and we're utilizing that space. We've put together an outdoor gym, right? Inside the barn. Even though we do a lot of physical work out here, we've been pretty good about getting out there every couple of days and pushing ourselves even more. You know, we have to continue to get stronger and healthy, you know, because it's hard work out here.
We're not unhealthy. We do, you know, we walk a lot. You have no idea how much you walk till you. I put my little watch on. I'm like, holy moly! But we do a lot of laborious things, hauling hay or feed, or we've been working. The Jeep's been broken for 3 weeks. We fix it and something else breaks, and you know, so we're up and down and doing things, but you don't realize what you're not working out until you start working out, and all of a sudden you're like, wow, I didn't know I couldn't do this. Or you know, we've got we lost one neighbor last year. He passed away. Very frail. He was a very frail, but he was younger than us, I think.
I'm 59. How old are you, baby?
I will be 53.
53 in a couple of months.
He passed. We've got another lady that lives over the first hill that she can barely get out and open the gate. And she and her husband are talking about maybe this isn't the place for them anymore. They've been here 10, 15 years, but they haven't maintained their physical health. And, you know, just walking up the hill, it's only, what, 1,500 feet, something like that. But we go up in elevation 250 feet to get up to the top of the hill to check the water. When we first moved here, we huffed and puffed a little bit up that hill. But the lady over the hill here probably couldn't do that anymore. So who's going to get her water and you do those things. So we see that a lot, and we want to make sure that we're not 10 years in and we go, wow, we can't do it.
Yeah. It's been very important for us. The very first year that we were out here, we didn't take any days off. Every morning we'd get up and tackle what needed to get done for that day. And we made sure that we got all the big projects done as soon as possible. And like I said, we've been out here 3 years now. We've got all the major projects done. We wanted to do that before we get any older, because as we get older, you know, those hard projects will be done. It'll be nothing but morning chores, afternoon chores, and whatever other little things that we need to get done, including maintenance on anything.
But we still want to be able to do it.
We still want to be able to do it. So we've been concentrating, focusing on our health pretty much the whole time we've been out here. And whether you like it or not, guys, you're going to get a lot of exercise living like this. You know, you just don't come out here and sit around and do nothing. But we're not complaining, guys. We're loving this lifestyle. It's a choice that we made. It's an adventure. And like I said, we just celebrated 3 years out here. This will be winter number 4. As I say, we get by with 2 cords of wood. And it's ready to go. It's windy.
Yeah, all of a sudden feels great.
Yeah.
But it's stuff that we have to do, whether we like it or not. Like the repairs on the cars and the, you know, whatever happens, and we want to make sure that with whatever goes on in the next 2 months or whatever, and it doesn't matter whose side you're on. Whoever loses, somebody's gonna lose their mind. You know, people are gonna hate each other.
Yeah.
Things are gonna start falling apart. There's the port that's getting ready to shut down on the East Coast. They're ready to strike, and that's gonna affect. You know, think back to COVID. Get your toilet paper, because there's not gonna be any. So, you know, we're thinking that way. Yeah. And we want our health. We want to make sure that we've got the things that we need. We've been canning, you know, food.
Yeah, pounds and pounds of meat. She's been doing all the canning. We've got chicken and beef, and we've got a lot of stuff done. And like I said, we've been working on more preps. But after discussing it with each other, we decided to keep that part of it private. Right?
Yes.
Yeah, we don't want everybody to know what we're doing out here. You know, we enjoy sharing our lives out here, but there's some things that it's smart to keep private, and so that's why we decided not to make videos for a little bit and get these projects done. But we're here, guys, and we're doing well, and we're having a lot of fun.
We had grandbabies with us for a couple months, so that kind of slowed us down a little bit. We haven't had little kids at home in some 30 years, so all of a sudden we had two kids living with us.
Yeah.
And
it was great, though.
No, that was fabulous.
It was awesome, yeah.
But you live differently when you have little people.
Yeah.
You have to feed them. You know, he can go feed himself, I can go feed myself, and now you've got 2 little kids to feed and bathe and get to school.
Yeah.
So it's been an off couple of months.
That we've been at it nonstop. We do take our day off every week, Sundays, and that's something that we decided to do after the first year. The first year we didn't take a single day off, and you know, it's very easy to get burnt out here. It's very easy to get hurt. It's very easy to strain yourself if you push yourself too hard. So you know, we made it a rule to take at least 1 day off a week.
That's a big one. The pushing yourself too hard. And most of now what we're pushing is when we go in and we work out in the gym. I woke up this morning and I'm like, I can't open my leg all the way because everything was hurting.
Yeah.
But you gotta know your body. And a lot of people, you know, may be coming out and they're 30, and you know, when you're 30, you're invincible. But when you hit 40, you have pains and aches that you didn't know you were going to have. Boy, when you hit 50, you're like, wow, I didn't know I had anything there.
I just celebrated my 59th birthday in May, and you're going to be 53, right?
Yeah,
in a couple of
December.
months. So, yeah, you know, it's work, guys. It's physical work, but we wouldn't want to be doing anything else, you know, because if we were still in Phoenix, in the city, I guarantee we'd be probably sitting on the couch right now,
Ordering pizza.
ordering
drinking beer.
pizza, and probably getting drunk and things like that. But yeah, we're very strict out here, and hopefully one day we'll have our fruit trees that are big enough to produce fruit. We've got 2 pear trees, 2 apple trees.
We got a cherry this year.
We got 1 cherry out of our cherry tree.
We planted it this year, and there was 1 cherry. I shared it with the grandbabies.
Yeah. But we're continuing to plant more trees. We've got, I think, a dozen fruit trees and shade trees, combination of both. And, you know, we want to do it early, so as we get older, these trees will mature with us, and we'll have extra shade, extra color, and things like that. But yeah, it's been a very dry summer, though. We've had to use a lot of water, but we've been lucky enough to keep our toes full with rainwater. But it's definitely been a dry summer compared to other summers.
Yeah, the cattle pond is usually, well, last year it was full almost where it was flooding the road. And this year it's another couple of weeks. If we don't get some water, it's going to be dried up.
It's going to be dried up. But hopefully we'll get a good winter, some good snow. We do utilize the snow melt as well. And we're almost pros at this. Like I said, this will be our 4th winter. Are we pros yet? Nah. Almost. And we don't want to be pros at it because then all the fun, there won't be any more fun. So we want to continue to learn and continue to do our thing out here.
Wow.
Yeah, I hope you guys can hear us. There's a lot of wind chimes going on here. The wind's picking up. But anyway, anything else? We're here, folks. We're doing well. We just wanted to give a quick update. Any comments, any questions, let us know. The next couple of videos here soon, we will be making a couple of reviews. We had a couple of companies reach out to us. They want us to do reviews on their products. So we're going to be working on that here shortly. So we hope to get those out soon.
American-made products.
American-made products. There's been a couple other companies that have reached out to us, but we decided not to because they're not American companies. So anyway, we're excited about doing that. It'll be a first-time thing for us, so stay tuned for that. Thanks, folks. Take care of yourselves. We'll talk to you next time.